Hey everybody, this is my next video, and I'm going to be talking about manifesting. Manifesting is a lot to a lot of people, and some people say it doesn't work, and some people says it works. And what does the Bible say about manifesting? Well, it says give and it will be given unto you, right? So the first step in manifesting would be starting to pay it back. Meaning if you want a certain amount of money, you're going to put a certain amount of money in order to get a certain amount of money back. So let's just say, this is just a figure of speech. Let's say you have $5,000 in your bank account and you want $500,000. Are you willing in faith to put that $5,000 into getting $500,000 back? I mean, who wouldn't do that, knowing that you're going to get that back? That's the kind of faith that you have to have, in knowing that you're going to get it back if you give. You just have to give. And believe in your heart that it's going to happen, and it will. But most people won't do that. In my last video, I told you about instances where I have been homeless. I've also done a little bit of panhandling. Okay, so I learned a lot of things by panhandling. If you don't know what panhandling is, it's standing on a median with a piece of cardboard saying that you are going to need some kind of money for whatever, you're homeless, you're hungry, you're this, you're that. And people generally will give you money. Here in Atlanta, there's several places that have lots of movie stars and basketball players, football players, baseball players. I mean, you name it. Everybody's here. I came across Rick Ross, Lucci, Gucci, just everybody. Chipper Jones, Ric Flair, even Shaquille O'Neal. I met Shaquille O'Neal in the Waffle House in Buckhead. And he gave everybody inside $50. I mean, there was like 30 people in there. So, I mean, it was just $50, but it was still $50. And I was grateful for it, If he'd have given me $10, I still would have been grateful for it. But nevertheless, I met Matt Ryan and Tony Gonzalez, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson lives here in Atlanta, even though he played for Philadelphia. There's quite a few of them that I've met, and all of them gave money, and they were all happy in giving. The ones that were the stars, they were happy to give, and that's how you have to be in order to receive. You have to be a happy giver. And I've seen just regular everyday people that are happy givers too. I mean, people will actually roll up with the money in their hand already and a smile on their face. And you'd be surprised at some of these people and how much they even give you, People that aren't even, well known in the community or whatever. I had one guy give me $260. He just handed it to me. He said, "Good luck, sir. I hope everything goes all right with you, blah, blah, blah," and handed me $260, And I was very grateful for that as well. And just people every day, would give me 20, 50, 100. That's money out of their pocket, but they gave what they felt was their best, or maybe what they had in their pocket. Because I've had people give me hundreds, 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s, all together. It was like anything that was in their wallet, they would hand it to me and say, well, I'm sorry, I don't have any more than this right here. Hey, I'm happy with what you gave me. And I always was. But one thing I did notice is there's a lot of people that are quote unquote religious that really don't even give anything. And it's kind of a bother to me because I seen several people with like license plates that said blessed on it, and God is number one, and God's my co-pilot. I'm God's co-pilot, and all kinds of stuff, you know, or fish on the back of their bumper, and just anything and everything, and they won't even look at you. Even though the Bible says, if they ask you, give to them. They don't want to do it. And it's almost like an embarrassment to them. But I have a Cash App, and I've always wrote my Cash App at the bottom of the sign, so if they do not carry cash, because there are people out here that don't carry any cash at all, and I do understand that, but it's just that easy to download the application Cash App, write my Cash App down, and send that money then. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to do so, but people don't do it, and they don't even care to do it, even though of what I said in the Bible. It says if they ask you, give it to them. So, that's what I would say. You know, with me working with the homeless people, if you have, you know, a good amount of money, it depends on your faith. Whatever you're willing to give is what you give. But, you know, don't just give $1, because $1 is not going to do much for anybody. I can't go to any store and buy something for $1 to give to a homeless person. It would be more of an embarrassment than anything else, and it would take me a long time to collect $1 bills to do anything for them. And I would like to do a lot of things for them. So just keep that in mind. If you have a couple $100 or something and you're looking for some kind of a blessing back, pay it forward first. And then on my next video, you'll see what I have in store for you. Until then, I love you. Love yourselves. Love each other. Especially love God. Bye for now. Thank you.